me and Paul was just trying to get noticed at the time, trying to get people to, look at us, and we just went out there and just tried to go balls to the wall. He had the same mindset as I did, and we just beat the crap out of each other. And but I so appreciate people still remember those matches. I can't believe you guys remember those matches, but it's a great honor for me that you guys do remember them, and I appreciate that. These matches are brought up to me weekly about our feud on Velocity, and I'm glad people still remember Akio. Every day people remind me of Jimmy Wang Yang, but it's awesome that people still remember Akio. So my chemistry with Paul London was just always just two young guys that had similar interests and became really good friends. And his strengths, like Paul, his endurance was unbelievable. I could hit him as hard as I can, and he would just keep on coming back and back. And he hit me as hard as he can, and we just keep on, Paul London is one of the greatest cruiserweights on the planet, but what I remember most is when I got to the locker room and Undertaker was there, and he said, "Oh, you finally grew a set of balls." I was like, "What?" Yeah. So it's what are you talking about? So you guys went out there and busted ass, and I said, we've always gone out there and tried to go balls to the wall, but I just found the right partner that agreed with my philosophy. Before I was Jimmy Wang Yang. In 2004, I was Akio. Badass Yakuza. Now you're about to watch these badass matches from 2004, 2005 with the great Paul London versus Akio. I hope you enjoy these matches that we had, because we gave it all to you guys. And I appreciate you guys still remember this, and go watch Akio versus Paul London right here on WWE Vault.
Paul London not understanding what Billy Kidman's going through. That's the way I see it.
Kidman left Paul London alone to lose the WWE Tag Team titles to Rene Dupree and Kenzo Suzuki.
Well, if Paul London is so worried about Billy Kidman's mental state and what he's feeling ever since this Chavo Guerrero incident, then Paul London would have left with Billy Kidman to help him figure it out.
Nice leg scissors there by Paul London. Akio's shoulders down. Gets him up quickly, leg sweep there by Akio. Lateral press, kick out by Paul London. London with the leg sweep, and now London with the cover, and a kick out there by Akio. Great exchange there by Paul London and Akio. This is going to be a great match to kick off Velocity.
You know what the problem is, I think?
What?
Paul London in singles action, it's all about Paul London. But he became tag team champions with Billy Kidman, and then it's about Billy Kidman's issues. I think Paul London was jealous.
This all started because Billy Kidman injured Chavo Guerrero while performing the shooting star press, and ever since that time, Billy Kidman's mental state has been a little off, and that's why London and Kidman lost the WWE Tag Team titles. Nice roll up there by Paul London. Akio stacked and gets the shoulders up.
Well, then why did Paul London come out and ask him why did he take the next match if he wasn't ready? Because Paul London's part of the tag team, isn't he?
Yeah, but that's a great question. Why did Billy Kidman sign up for that match if he wasn't prepared to go in there and get it done?
And Paul, knowing Billy Kidman's state of mind, why didn't Paul try to talk him out of it instead of blaming Kidman?
London smacks Akio. Northern Lights Plex with the bridge. And Akio still powers out. Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't understand the way you think.
I'm fired up.
Tommy Rich used to be fired up. Remember that?
Why do you always talk about Tommy Rich?
Tommy Rich fired up.
Does he pay you every time you mention his name here on Velocity? Single arm DDT there by Akio.
It's Billocity, and no, he doesn't.
Well, Billocity on a new time, and it'd be a little more risque here on the new time zone here on Velocity.
You never know what's going to come out of my mouth now.
And now Akio trying to get Paul London back to his feet so he can put him in another move.
So who's taking your place after this week?
What are you talking about?
Well, isn't 11 o'clock past your bedtime?
No, it's not.
What do you mean it's not? Oh, it's because it's the weekend, right? No school?
What are you talking about?
Remember that time you got a speeding ticket on the way to school?
Yeah, I was on my way to Velocity.
Oh, I figured Premier SmackDown we'll talk about old things.
The season premiere of SmackDown going to happen this upcoming week from Phoenix, Arizona. And now, Bill, I'm waiting for you to tell me about the fact that Akio is going after the injured shoulder of Paul London.
Well, I don't see the need to keep pulling out all these points when you keep going back to how Paul London is blaming Billy Kidman. Why should I talk about how Paul London's shoulder got injured at the hands of Heidenreich and at the hands of Kenzo Suzuki?
Why did Paul London get his shoulder injured at the hands of Heidenreich? Was it because Billy Kidman left him during a tag team match and Heidenreich came out and exposed Paul London?
Oh, so what you're saying now
Wait a second, roll up there by London. Shoulders down and a kick out there by Akio.
is Billy Kidman is in cahoots with Heidenreich.
No.
I suppose Billy Kidman set you up on your interview with Heidenreich. I suppose Billy Kidman let Michael Cole in on the fact that Heidenreich was going to read poetry. Billy Kidman's in on everything is what you blame Billy Kidman for the whole damn show.
Bill,
I'm fired up.
relax, man.
You got me worked up now.
Oh! Paul London, shoulder first into that steel post. Put the emphasis on the word steel.
And because Billy Kidman put that steel post on that ring, Paul London might lose this match. Is that how you want me to call it? Or is Akio just that smart where he's going to work on the right shoulder of Paul London?
Drop kick there by Akio.
Don't ignore me.
Paul London trying to fire back with these chops here. There's a third open hand chop by Paul London. Another quick drop kick there by Akio. London is down.
You know what we failed to touch on so far?
What's that?
Both of these men right here, Akio and London,
Yes.
great cruiserweights, and both now in singles competition after leaving tag teams. This is a great match.
You're right, and the Cruiserweight title will be on the line this upcoming week on SmackDown for the season premiere. Spike Dudley one-on-one with Rey Mysterio. I can't wait for the season premiere of SmackDown. See your favorite superstars like Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin. They'll all be around to talk about their favorite SmackDown moments.
Be around where?
Be around.
Just around?
Paul London spending more time on the canvas than Picasso in this match.
Picasso's gonna be at SmackDown?
No. Akio has just pinpointed the right shoulder of Paul London. London trying to fire back with those kicks. Now an arm drag there by Paul London. A version of an arm drag, rather.
Maybe Billy Kidman's in cahoots with Hulk Hogan and Stone Cold.
Jawbreaker there by Paul London. London ducks the clothesline. Shot to the midsection. And there's another one. Opens up Akio with the clothesline. Hurricane Colorado by Paul London. Come on, London jumping sidekick. Paul London into the cover. Hooks the leg. Got him. No, Akio barely kicks out.
Now, do you see how you're cheering for Paul London?
I'm not cheering for him.
You come on, London, you can do it. What about Akio?
I think Akio's a great competitor.
But you're not saying anything about him. You're cheering for London.
Akio hard to the ball. Come on, Akio gets the boot up.
See, now you're just making fun of me.
Jumping, spinning leg lariat, ducked by London. There's the drop soap by Paul London. Can Paul London make the cover? What
This is where London, what is he doing? London could be finishing this match off right now and going to yell at Billy Kidman.
No. Paul London is sending a message to Billy Kidman. This is just like what we see Billy Kidman do when he goes to deliver the shooting star press. I think that Paul London is going to go for the 450, but set it up like Billy Kidman. Oh, but I guess we'll never find out.
Or maybe London should have just walked out like Billy Kidman, right?
Akio hits that Enziguri from the top rope, and there's a top rope Hurricane Rana by Akio. Cover, God no! How in the world did Paul London kick out?
Now, this is the only time I agree with the fact where Akio looks at the referee and goes, what the hell just happened here?
And now Akio, German suplex. No, London lands on his feet. Paul London digging deep. Catches the boot of Akio. And now London, Paul London just spiked Akio on his face.
Here's your winner, Paul London. And from Japan, weighing in at 200 pounds, Akio.
So here we go, Akio one-on-one with Paul London. Akio, of course, just got done shooting a huge movie over in Austell, Georgia.
Now, wait a minute. Stop right there.
What?
Pump the brakes.
What?
Funaki's 35% Italian. Akio's shooting Korean movies in Georgia.
Whew, thanks for reminding me, Bill. And don't forget, tomorrow morning, Josh Matthews hosting the WWE Experience.
Where am I during that?
I'm with Ivory.
Okay, yeah, I'll be somewhere else.
Akio and Paul London, collar and elbow tie-up. Nice takedown there by Akio. Now both back up to their feet. It's London in the corner. Let's see if we get a clean break from Akio. And we do not. A shove by Akio, a shove right back by Paul London. Here comes London. Kicked in midsection by Akio, side headlock. Now a hammerlock here by Akio.
And knowing Paul London, he's got a little axe to grind here with the general manager of SmackDown as well. He's been left out of this whole Billy Kidman scenario with Chavo Guerrero. Paul London's got a little problem with Billy Kidman as well, but it looks like London's got to start all over.
It looks like London might be trying to take out his frustrations on Akio. Nice switch there by Akio. Back heel trip, cover. Paul London quickly turned over, allowing Akio to get the side headlock on Paul London.
This might be one of the few times I can remember in recent history where the belts are less important than revenge.
Shoulder tackle there by Akio.
Oh!
And Paul London quickly grabbing the ankle of Akio, floats over into a front face lock. Nice escape there by Akio. London into the ropes. Mushroom stop by Paul London. And now London with a drop kick, and Akio crashes all the way to the floor.
This kid is so agile. He's such an athlete, Paul London. But look at him play to the crowd. Finish Akio off and move on.
Paul London! Somersault senton over the top rope. Crashing onto Akio. Let's take another look at that.
Paul London up and over onto Akio, and they both crash to the floor. Paul London will give up his body.
London doing the right thing, rolling Akio back into the ring. Got caught.
Oh!
Holy sh! Paul London got caught. Here it is again.
Josh, I can't even believe that Paul London is on his feet.
I can't even believe that Paul London's head is attached to his body. Akio spinning heel kick, skins the cat. And Akio, he looks primed now, ready to go.
Paul London just coming off a whole slew of injuries. Referee Jimmy Cordero should step in and take some authority and possibly call this match right now.
Paul London perhaps now with a concussion. Paul London's head was driven like a nail into the mat.
And Akio capitalizing on that move right now by staying around the neck and throat and head of Paul London.
Sure, Akio's got his offense now for the rest of the match. He's going to go after the neck of Paul London, like you just mentioned. Jumping Enziguri by Akio. Cover, this one has got to be. No, a kick out by Paul London. How much heart does Paul London have?
I think Paul London, what's going through his mind right now can be only one thing. I'm not leaving again because I'm injured.
And now Akio slapping the head of Paul London. Reversal, Akio into the buckle. Here comes London. Akio gets the boot up. Oh, and a jumping side kick by Paul London.
And now it's almost an even playing ground because Akio's taking a shot to the head.
Both superstars are down. Akio and Paul London move for move in this great matchup.
Every time you see these two young cruiserweights in the ring, they throw something else at you.
London ducks. Drop salt by Paul London. What an exchange by Paul London and Akio.
That could have been the best exchange. Wow! I've seen it a long time.
Moonsault. Got him. Akio's going to win a kick out by London.
And look at the disbelief on Akio after going toe-to-toe with Paul London, still kicking out of the moonsault.
The knees of Akio crashed right into the head of Paul London, and he still had enough to kick out. A kick right to the face by London.
I'm going on record right now saying I don't care if there's a winner. This is the best damn match I've seen in a long time.
It's not about titles. It's about two men getting into the ring and going one-on-one, as you can see by the chest of Paul London. London's up on the top rope. If he hits this, it's going to be no.
Oh!
Akio perhaps sensing the end, knocking the ankle of Paul London off that top rope.
A human chess game going on right now, Junior.
And now Akio perhaps going up for that top rope Hurricane Rana. Paul London firing back. These two men know each other very, very well. London shoots off Akio. DDT!
Oh God!
DDT by Paul London! And this 5-star match is over.
Here's your winner, Paul London.
Hey, and Akio, no ponytail, huh?
Akio got the head shave going on. He's got some new ring attire. I tried to talk to Akio earlier. Unfortunately, I don't speak Japanese.
You gave it a heck of a try, though. I don't know what it was you were talking, but it sounded good.
I tried my Japanese.
The two lock up, arm drag by Akio. That got London's attention real quick. You know, 2 weeks ago, Akio had the opportunity at the Cruiserweight Championship against Funaki, but lo and behold, Carlito had the nerve to interrupt and really disrespect Akio as well as Funaki, trying to get signatures to oust General Manager Theodore Long.
This guy Carlito, he's got his petition. He's trying to get Theodore Long removed as SmackDown's general manager. Theodore Long, I think he's doing a great job. A lot of people think Theodore Long is doing a great job. Carlito, not one of those people.
Well, Carlito is obviously an eye guy and looks out for only himself. And right now, trying to, he spits at people, trying to get petitions signed. Hey, just concentrate on getting in the ring, huh? Right now, London using that back leg on Akio's ankle and able to come up with a headlock.
Both these guys can use distinctive styles. They can both use an American strong or a Japanese strong style with their kicks and lethal punches. I mean, Paul London, this guy, his kicks, look at those right there. Those are hard kicks to the inside of the leg of Akio.
Oh, Akio with the big shoulder coming off the rope to London.
Back heel trip there.
It looks like this match could be every bit as good as the previous match when these two men wrestled.
Oh, you can just feel it in the arena right now. There's a tension between Paul London and Akio that these two can explode at any time.
London with the backflip. Oh, and then the drop salt on Akio, who rolls outside of the ring.
Watch out.
Look at London. Pumped up for this one. He knows he has an opportunity. Akio trying to grab his ankle and keep London from getting back into the ring. And London with the Asai moonsault onto the cement. Both superstars down.
A tremendous exchange by Paul London and Akio. London went for the Pescado. Akio countered, and then this right here, the Asai moonsault by Paul London.
Oh, tremendous athletic ability by both men. London, wow, look at the height he got. And then back into the ring. Right on top of Akio for the cover. He gets a 2 count. Akio able to kick out. Wow.
Both Paul London and Akio have scouted many superstars all over this world. That Asai moonsault made famous by Ultimo Dragon.
Wow, Paul London. Acrobatic almost every match. Gets tossed into the corner. Wow.
Oh my God.
That looked dangerous. That's something you can really injure yourself there. Akio tosses him in on his head into the ropes. That was very dangerous.
An overhead belly-to-belly suplex by Akio. Paul London, my God, Paul London, he could have a concussion. Paul London, he may be out right now. This match may be over.
He's in all kinds of pain right now. Crawling back into the ring, and Akio seizing the opportunity, stomping on the head of London, who somehow is still in this match.
I don't know how Paul London is even conscious at this point.
If Akio has anything to do with it, he won't be long. London, however, still fighting greatly.
Paul London trying to get his hands in between Akio's arm and Paul London's throat.
Unbelievable. Akio right now in control. Akio tossing London into the ropes. London coming up and using Akio like a football. Oh, but missing the kick there, and Akio takes advantage. moonsault onto London. And Akio continue to work away on that neck and head area, Josh, where we know London's damaged.
That was a picture-perfect moonsault press there by Akio, and now Akio just grinding this match down, slowing it down. This is the pace that Akio would like. Paul London likes to be up there moving at 150 miles an hour, and Akio has now slowed this match down.
The crowd trying to root London on with chants of USA, and Akio doesn't care for it very much. Surprise, surprise.
Akio doesn't even understand it. He doesn't even speak English.
Akio right now with control of Paul London. Oh!
That move shades of Tiger Mask.
But London comes back with a nasty sidekick. Josh, we're still seeing the effects of London ending up in the corner earlier in the match, and it's got to be bothering him. I mean, it's unbelievable.
This looks like the effects of a high-speed car crash. These two men are giving it their all inside that impact zone, that wrestling ring.
Akio with the chop and then follows up with a couple of nasty shots and an overhand right.
This is that Japanese strong style I was referring to, that fast and furious throws of the fists and the kicks.
Look at the gutsy London, though, coming back with a couple of forearms, kicks to the kidneys, and now pounding away on the back of Akio. Boy, the crowd getting their money's worth off this one. Back body drop. You hear those shots going into the body of Akio.
Thundering kicks by London.
Oh! Catches Akio perfectly coming off the ropes. The cover to
This is it.
2, 3. Oh! Akio somehow gets out London. Cannot believe it.
Once again, Paul London and Akio leaving it all in the ring.
London firing Akio into the corner, who gets his shoulder in enough to get to the top rope. And look at that tremendous move up the rope. The 2 count, the 3. And Akio picks up the victory.
Here's your winner,
Wow. A tremendous move by Akio. And Josh, you have a new name for that tonight.
That's a corkscrew moonsault by Akio. Check this out, and Akio, he wants to call that Akio time. Perfect name, I think.
It was time to count out Paul London as Akio picks up the victory with a tremendous move. These two leaving everything in that ring, much like they did the last time they met.
All Akio said to me today was Akio time, Akio time, Akio time, and that was Akio time.
How about this? 2 tremendous cruiserweights putting it all on the line, but with mutual respect for one another. What a tremendous match between Akio and Paul London.
He's largely responsible for the success of SmackDown, and thanks to Carlito, among others, Theodore Long couldn't be here to celebrate SmackDown in Japan.
Well, he got the WWE Champion signature on that petition, and when you have JBL's signature, you have a lot behind you, and that may have been what put it over the top to get Theodore Long called back to Stamford, Connecticut.
Can't wait to find out what's going to happen on this upcoming week on SmackDown with our GM Theodore Long.
Well, these Japanese fans should love this match. High-flying cruiserweight action. Akio and Paul London. And Josh, we've seen several chapters of these two go at it, and it's been tremendous every time out.
That's right, Paul London has competed here in Japan in the past for 0-1. Akio competed for All Japan Pro Wrestling, so they're no strangers to being over here in the land of the rising sun.
2, 3.
Paul London with some early success.
The Japanese fans here in the arena, they're going to sit back, they're going to watch this match, and they're going to be amazed by what they see between Akio and Paul London.
Hey, one thing they've got to be amazed about is Funaki successfully defending the Cruiserweight Championship against Chavo Guerrero.
Funaki's the man. He's like the ambassador.
The ambassador of Japan.
Yeah, he's a Cruiserweight champion. He's like the ambassador, the United States ambassador. You know, he does goodwill stuff for Japan and the United States.
You know, he's got a lot of titles. #1 announcer, Cruiserweight champion.
And now ambassador.
Wow. Akio right now working from his back. He's got a leg lock on Paul London. Looks like a figure 4 around London's neck.
And nice head scissors here by Akio.
Right now, London trying to build to that base and work free and trying to find an angle, and he does so as he springs up.
And a standoff by 2 extraordinary athletes on Saturday night.
I think right now trying to find an opening, and Akio does so. The boot to the stomach of London. And then London gets bombarded as Akio came off the ropes, but London now quickly switching and gaining control.
A little different from what we are used to seeing from Paul London. He's slowing things down here with Akio in this matchup.
And the fans intent upon watching the action in front of them, and they respond appropriately.
They're mesmerized by what they're seeing in the ring right now.
Well, how about what Kenzo Suzuki saw in the ring? Beaten once again. Eddie Guerrero coming up with that victory this past week on SmackDown. Paul London right now in a side headlock. And Akio cranking on it.
Sorry, you said something about Kenzo. I automatically started thinking about Tori Wilson. Yeah, there you go. And Hiroko in the kimono match. And yeah,
well, you know,
forget that.
we led each other down the road, and there's so many ways you can go when you say Kenzo. But I think I like your way a little better. Anytime you can end up with Tori Wilson, it's a good way to go. Paul London with the boot to the stomach of Akio sent him flying. You know, Josh, you and I have enjoyed the Paul London-Akio matchups, and General Manager Theodore Long has made some great matchups, but one man he hasn't made happy is JBL. JBL signed that petition by Carlito, may have been what caused General Manager Theodore Long to get called back to Stamford, and now JBL is going to be in that barbed wire match with the Big Show, and he found out about that right after defending his title.
Well, nonetheless, Theodore Long makes the matches on SmackDown. He made the first ever barbed wire steel cage match, and that'll go down at No Way Out. I, for one, cannot wait to see that match.
The first time ever that type of match has been held in the WWE. It's going to be groundbreaking.
Right now, Paul London going to take to the air.
Didn't quite work out that way. Akio saw it coming and moved his way to the other side of the ring. But London, as we know, can fly at you from all angles.
Tremendous exchange going on between Paul London and Akio. Akio went for that tiger mask-like backflip kick, and London countered.
Right now, Akio wanting London to lock up. London apparently doing so. No, he wants to switch hands, Josh. Well, London, right now, making Akio follow. We'll see how long that lasts. The two finally do lock up. And Josh, Akio now having control. London really trying to find out what to do.
Almost like a standing camel clutch here by Akio.
Look at London working the hands down and able to reverse things up.
One of the most unique reversals I have ever seen.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know that I've ever seen that. I was going to ask your opinion on that. Akio, we've seen that before. Great move out of the corner.
There's
Crowd loves it.
That tiger mask backflip kick.
Akio trying to go to the post, hits his shoulder. We're back. Paul London had control during the break and remains in control, hammering away on Akio in the corner.
Oh my God, I understand Japanese.
You do? What part?
I knew what the fans were counting.
Oh! Paul London takes a nasty tumble out of the ring, hitting the steel stairs on the way down. Wow! Here it is again, Josh. Akio just tosses London aside.
Oh my God!
London right now, if not counting stars, certainly seeing stars, taking a big shot off those steps. The cover by Akio, the count to two, I thought that was it.
Those stairs outside the ring are solid steel. And Paul London just crashed head first into those steel stairs.
Oh, look at the move by Akio using an illegal tactic right now. Has to break it, but has to be taking a lot out of Paul London. The stairs, then the rope. Wow, London enduring some abuse. Akio back in the attack, and right now has London exactly where he wants him.
You could see that Akio has no regard for the health or body of his opponent. Paul London doing whatever it takes to win this matchup.
And he knows that London has a lot in his tank from the past matchups, and he has to act this way to get the victory. Oh! Great limping kick by Akio, throws London on his back. The count to London somehow, some way, manages to get that shoulder up, Josh.
Jumping, rolling in Seguri there by Akio, and I can't believe that Paul London kicked out.
He's finding the energy somewhere, and Akio can't believe it, so he's going to start working and hammering away a bit more. Wow. Well, right now, London trying to find a way to retaliate on Akio if he can find the energy. Akio climbing from the second rope up to the top, trying with the elbow. It doesn't work. London able to roll out of the way.
Paul London needs to capitalize right now. Paul London needs to dig deep, get up, and try to do something to Akio. You got the feeling that either one of these guys is about one move away from winning this match.
Well, right now, both superstars on the canvas struggling to find the energy to work their way up. London clutching onto the second rope. Akio moving his way to his knees and then standing up. London not even to a full base and starts swinging, defending himself and starting to pound away on Akio.
It wouldn't surprise me if neither one of these men could have reached that 10 count.
I don't know if either one of these men will be able to move tomorrow. Taking massive shots to the chest. Both superstars' chests very red. Then a jawbreaker by Paul London, followed by a spinning kick to the dome of Akio.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh, big time clothesline by London, then another. London starting to come back with authority. The back body drop. Akio finding some major height there, coming down hard on that lower back.
No doubt about this.
Wow.
This is a strong, strong match.
Drops off by Paul London, the cover two.
Got him.
No! Akio somehow gets that right shoulder up and rolls out. And look at the chest of London, beat red.
Both of these men coming with an American strong, a Japanese strong style. They're bringing it to each other right now.
Oh, London trying to finish things off. Akio with the elbow. London comes back with a kick in the cover. Oh, almost a three. And again, Akio summons the energy.
Very rarely will you see Paul London look to the referee and say, what was that? But London feels he's got to have done enough to Akio to end this match.
Akio with the knee, and then London. It looked like he was tumbling out of the ring, but grabbed that top rope. Akio unaware that happened.
Skin the cat.
Oh, and there it is. Akio finds his way flipped out of the ring. Paul London right now back in control in this seesaw matchup between these two superstars. Every time they meet, suicide roll out of the ring. London landing right on Akio. The action not stopping.
Flying somersault plancha by Paul London.
Oh.
An extraordinary match right here on Saturday night from Japan, no less.
What a tremendous match every single time. I mean, total disregard for each other's body. They're in it to win it. I mean, that's what these guys do every time they come into the ring. And Paul London now making his way to the top rope. What a tremendous move by Akio. The spinning kick, the count. Almost a cover to three. Akio cannot believe it, Josh.
Paul London coming off with almost that frog splash, high cross body that we've seen him do in the past. Akio countered, and now Akio is in control.
And both of these superstars just reaching and digging deep. Look at London, so exhausted. He can't even stay on his knees before falling back down.
Paul London is not done, though.
Look at Akio, climbs up. Oh, tries to go for that scissor, it does not work. London now, top rope, and has Akio in trouble. Oh, the 450, London covers, and there it is.
Here's your winner, Paul London.
Well, this should be a tremendous match. Paul London and Akio. Josh, we've seen Paul London and Akio several times in the past couple months. Tremendous high-flying cruiserweight action.
That's right, both Paul London and Akio own pinfall victories over each other. But right here, right now on Velocity, the winner of this match will be the #1 contender for Chavo Guerrero's Cruiserweight Championship. And Chavo, many people believe, including myself, that that Paul London is the uncrowned Cruiserweight Champion.
Oh, a quick cover on Paul London, by the way, by Akio.
Nobody's listening to what you believe. Nobody really cares to what you believe, Josh. So why don't you go back and go shop at the Gap, and maybe they'll listen to you.
Chavo, you take a look at these two cruiserweights. Is there a preference of who you'd like to face between Paul London and Akio? Akio with the great cover right here, the count to one. Paul London able to roll out.
It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. They're both great competitors and great cruiserweights. WWE has the greatest cruiserweights in the world. I am the cruiserweight champion, so I'm the greatest cruiserweight in the world. But it's not going to really matter who faces me, because they're going to lose.
As far as strengths of these guys, as far as Paul London and Akio, can you talk about each one perhaps? Start with Paul London.
You look at the match. They both have incredible speed. They're cruiserweights. They got great moves. They out high fly. They can wrestle. They really can do it all. Not as good as me, of course, but they can do it all.
So neither Paul London or Akio could actually beat you in a match, is what you're saying?
Nobody in the world can actually beat me in a match.
Okay.
Well, that's left to be seen, I guess, with the #1 contenders match so far. Chavo's right because he is the WWE Cruiserweight Champion
Thank
of
you
the
very
world.
much.
That's correct. Right now, Paul London in control of Akio. He's got a side headlock on, but Akio with the move. Paul London counters with the flip and retains that headlock.
Paul London been on a roll as of late. Last week, right here on Velocity in a tag team match, Paul London pinned your tag team partner, the man he's in the ring with right now, Akio.
Exactly, he pinned him, didn't pin me.
No, but part of the match anyway, the tag team matchup. You know, and,
Am I the,
Funaki and Paul London.
WWE Tag Team
No,
Champions,
that-
or am I the Cruiserweight Champion?
That's an excellent point.
Thank
Chavo,
you very
where
much.
stay
I'm the
with fact
Cruiserweight Champion. He pinned Akio, he didn't pin Chavo Guerrero.
So you're saying you're not scared of either one of these guys? Champions never scared anybody, correct?
Absolutely not. I'm not scared of anybody. Anybody in the world. There's not a man in this world today who can beat me. I'm sorry.
Right now, Paul London in control. Akio making his way back onto the apron and into the ring. Josh, a couple of pin covers so far in this match, but no man able to take advantage.
It's different from what we've seen between these two in the past. Akio is trying to end this match early. We haven't seen that before.
Suplex by Akio and the cover on Paul London. The count to 1, 2. London able to get out. That's a great point.
Again.
There it is again. London on the back.
London's not looking very good right now.
Well, Akio could do that to some people. We've seen that in the past in matches with Paul London. And Josh, I think your point is excellent. He wants to get this done. Both men, both superstars would like to get this done as soon as possible. Akio going for the move in the corner. Paul London seen it before and moved. London up to the top rope, misses the mushroom stop. You can see how these two know each other from their past encounters. London with the leg drop, that's nice.
Drop kick there, it was a drop kick.
Cover by Paul London to 2. Akio able to roll out.
You saw Akio go for that backflip kick that he does in the corner. Paul London saw that, well scouted by London. Then Akio had the mushroom stomp counter. You can see these two have been in the ring before. They're going back and forth, move for move. Paul London and Akio.
What I tell you about the competitors here in the WWE?
You said they're great, Chavo.
The best
You said that-
cruiserweights in the world.
You said that any of these guys could beat you
No,
anytime.
no, I did
Paul
not
London
say
with
that.
a big
I did
shot
not
to
say
Akio.
that.
And the cover right here to 2. Akio able to bolt out.
Don't put words into my mouth, because you know I didn't say that. There's nobody in the world who can beat me today. Not these two, not you, not your mom.
Hey, my mom, she's pretty tough, Chavo.
Clothesline by Paul London. Akio flips out of the ring and off the apron. A dangerous spot. London points over here to Chavo. Trying to get
war
your
dance.
attention, I guess.
The war dance here by Paul London.
He can point all he wants. He better keep his eye on Akio in that ring, because
Well, keep your eye on Paul London.
Paul London working his way from the second to the third rope, off the top rope, and a clothesline to Akio off the mat.
okay, I gotta give you
Tremendous
bravo on
shot.
that
Hey,
one.
Paul
I'll
London's
clap on
turned
that
up the
one.
heat. Certainly has done so. Paul London in control of the match right now. Akio down. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to Velocity. Paul London still in control. Great move on Akio. The cover by Paul London and the count to 2. Right now we've seen this match go on, Chavo, as you are jawing a bit with Paul London. Right now, who do you think has got control as far as what needs to happen for the rest of this match?
What do you mean who I think's got in control? Look, London's got control. He's had control during the whole break.
Let's correct the question as far as what does Akio need to do to get back into this match?
Well, Akio's a great competitor. I'll give him that. I was in the tag team with him last week, and I saw what he can do. He's very good. So never count him out. That's what I say.
Great move right on cue. Chavo's
What I tell you right now.
Akio with a great kick to Paul London, who's writhing in the corner. Great pain. Tremendous counter, Josh.
Yeah, a big drop kick there by Akio right to the knee of Paul London. Akio trying to take out the offense of Paul London. If Paul London doesn't have those legs, he can't fly around the ring.
You know, it's obvious to see these two cruiserweights hungry for that championship gold that you have around your waist.
Absolutely. That's the way I want him. Hungry for this.
Such temerity by
I want to
both
beat
Paul
a
London
hungry
and Akio.
cruiserweight. I don't want to beat somebody that's going to give it to me. I want a challenge in that ring.
Oh, Akio working on that leg of Paul London that London's been struggling with in the last few moments. And Akio really stretching, really locking in, trying to get Paul London to tap out. I don't think it's going to happen.
Break it, Akio. Break it. See, I think I would have held on it longer and put London into real pain. But that's me. I'm only the cruiserweight champion. What do I know?
Yeah, well, you know, your advice would probably be well taken.
Nonetheless, Paul London is down. Akio in complete control
Yeah,
of
this
this #1 contenders match for the Cruiserweight Championship.
This match certainly has changed in the past few moments, and Akio going and doing what somebody should do when you've got a superstar in trouble. Work on that weak point. Work on that leg, Josh.
Exactly what
Paul
I do.
London with the shoulder down, count to 1.
Keep going
London
back
able
to that
roll up.
leg, Akio. Keep going back to that leg.
Another count to 1. Paul London and Akio really trying to work on it. London able to break out every time and does so again.
You know, with Paul London, a lot of his offense is a lot of high flying. He's running a lot. By Akio working his leg, that's going to take a lot of that offense away.
That's a great point. Paul London has been grounded a bit by Akio.
Paul London's finishing move is that 450 splash, but if he doesn't have leg to stand on.
Yeah, that's how Paul London beat you guys in a tag team match last week,
That's
Chavo.
correct.
No,
Paul London struggles up
beat
the ropes.
Akio in that tag
He
team
beat your
match.
team. You were on that team. You lost the match.
Doesn't matter. I'm
Your
not the
team
tag team
lost.
champion.
Your
I'm the
team
cruiserweight
lost.
champion.
Your team lost to Paul
I
London's
didn't
team.
Akio lost. I didn't lose.
You were on his team.
You didn't see a 1-2-3 on Chavo, right?
By the way,
I
while you
wasn't,
guys were
I
going
wasn't
back
looking
and
up the
forth,
lights.
Akio motioned over, said he wants that championship of yours, that cruiserweight championship around his waist.
He can want. I want $1 million. Doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Right now, Paul London on the canvas and having some trouble reversing the tables on Akio, is taking control and now booting London to the back of the head. And Akio continues to work on that
Working
leg.
back in that leg. He's taking away Paul London's offense.
It's cool, like a single
Very
leg,
smart.
a single leg Boston Crab, and Akio just wrapping Paul London's knee around his head for added leverage. Paul London, he's got nowhere to go.
No, he doesn't. This is going to take something out of Paul London. And Chavo talked about his high-flying act. This may ground him for the rest of this match.
What these two don't realize is that I'm not just out here commentating. I'm scouting this match. I'm scouting the winner.
And you have no preference who wins.
Absolutely not. They're both going to lose.
Paul London showing his heart right here. London refusing to quit, refusing to tap out. Paul London, can he get? He's got to get there.
I want to see
London getting
London's
there.
heart. I want to see what
reaching
London's made
out.
of.
He finally gets the bottom rope. Akio's going to have to break the hold.
The damage may
I
have been
like
done,
the
though.
pain that London's in right now. That was a great job. I'll give Akio some claps on that.
Hey, and how about Akio?
Look, he's whipping
taking
it. Oh,
part
this is
of
tremendous.
London's tassels and whipping him with them.
You know, I didn't like those tassels anyways. Take the other one off, too, Akio.
Akio
I think the
just
tassels are cool, Chad. I like Ultimate Warrior-esque, those tassels on the boots of Paul London. They're cool, right?
But you think that shirt is
Akio
cool?
with the cover on Paul London, the count to two. London able to roll out.
You think that shirt is cool?
No,
You think that
Steve's shirt-
tie you got in is cool?
Steve's
I
shirt's
can't
not
listen to
cool.
anything you're saying because of what you're wearing.
Right now, Paul London wearing Akio is what's happening. Akio in complete control of this match since we've gotten back and resumed. Akio just taking complete control now, using the bottom of his boot on the back of the head to Paul London. But don't count London out. We've seen this before. London with the big
This is great
elbow off the ropes.
This is great cruiserweight action.
No doubt. This is Paul London's
Great
opening, though,
control.
right now. This is Paul London needs to take control of Akio right now.
Akio off the ropes, drops off by Paul London.
That might have done some damage to
That hurt
Paul
his
London's knee.
That hurt his knee.
Both superstars down right now for the count of two. Paul London really having problems with that left knee and left leg, and Akio dazed by that last move by Paul London.
You know, London's feeling the pain from that move too also, though. That's like a catch-22. You're going to hit Akio with that move, but you're just going to feel a lot of pain.
I'll tell you one thing about this matchup is neither one of these superstars may be in shape to face the Cruiserweight Champion of the world after they're
disagree.
done.
No, they're not.
I think both of these superstars will be ready to go. Whoever wins this match will be ready to take the Cruiserweight title away from Chavo Guerrero. And Chavo, I know you're sitting right there.
Paul London with the big elbow to Akio.
You know I'm
And then
sitting
a
right
clothesline.
Here, and I'm saying it anyway. I think one of these guys is going to go after you as soon as this
Well, they're
match
going to
is
come
over.
after me. That's fine, but they're not going to beat me.
Right now, Paul London turning up the heat a bit. Back body drop, great height. Akio down on the mat. Paul London obviously hurt. That left leg hurting him bad, but able to counter and get back in this match. Akio goes for the corner. London able to assign a great kick to the face of Akio.
Could be it here. This
He's
could be
down.
it.
The count, 1, 2.
Got him.
Akio
Oh,
just
that
getting
was a
that
slow
right
count.
shoulder up.
That was a slow count by Brian Hebner.
Nonetheless, Akio able to remain in this match. Paul London almost ended it right there. And you've seen this one
Almost
before,
only
Akio.
counts in the was it horseshoes and hand
Hand
grenades?
grenades,
There
good
you
point.
go.
Paul
Good
London's
point.
getting,
There you go.
London's getting ready to end this match right now.
Paul London somehow,
That
some way,
leg.
trying to make his way up to
That
that
leg's
top
going to give
rope.
out on him.
If Paul London gets to the top and that 450 connects, Paul London will be the number
Paul,
one
you want
contender.
this? Is this what you want, Paul? You're not going to get it. Oh!
Distracted
What
over
did he
here
do?
by looking
He
at
took his
Chavo
eye
Guerrero.
off of Akio again.
And Akio
Sorry,
takes
Paul.
advantage of it.
Chavo Guerrero may have just cost Paul London the number one contender spot for the Cruiserweight title.
Hey, I was just cheering as a fan in this match.
Akio up
I
to
was
go for
cheering.
the Hurricane Rana, but no, Paul London rolls up one.
Got him.
Two.
Jackknife.
That's it.
Come on.
Paul London
Come on, he
with the
kicked
win.
out. He kicked out. Kito kicked out. Come on, Brian Hebner's been screwed up this whole match.
Paul London.
You know, I'm going to look into a a replay of this match and a protest on Brian Hebner.
Unbelievable. Paul London somehow guts it out. The #1 contender will be Paul London, hoping to
You
take
can be the
down
#1 contender
champion,
all you want.
Chavo
You-
Guerrero.
You can be the #1 contender all you want. I'm still the champion. You can't beat me, Paul. You can't. You never have. You never will. I'm a 5-time Cruiserweight champion. You are zero. A 0 time. And I'm going to keep it that way.
Wow.